Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Monday Night Raw, coming at you live from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And we are kicking off tonight with singles action. This man right here, Randy Orton, last seen 2 weeks ago at Wrestlemania, challenging Hideo Itami for the United States Championship. And you can see Orton walks out championship-less. Obviously losing that match, a hard-fought matchup. Hideo Itami managing to put Orton away after kicking out of an RKO and hitting Orton with the GTS, a move originated, developed, made famous by Hideo Itami himself. Randy Orton will be looking to bring the fire back into his performance, looking to get right back up on the horse, right back into a United States Championship shot. The apex predator of the WWE is ready to strike against whoever walks down that ramp next. And ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you, we have got one hell of a show for you. We've got Aiden English in singles action. I've been told by the producers that he has got an open challenge to anyone in the back. That is coming up straight after this matchup here. We have got DIY versus the Ascension in a tag team championship tournament match. Again, the winner of that will go on to face Power to see who challenges American Alpha for their tag team championships. And your main event tonight, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Power, is Triple H, one of the two men in that tag team matchup, already through to the next round, and he is going up against the Japanese sensation Shinsuke Nakamura. We've got some surprises on the way also, I've been told. You know, we're not just focusing on the matchups this evening, but this matchup right now, this man coming down to the ring, the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. You can hear the crowd going crazy, the Zaniacs out in full force this evening. And this man looks ready to get underway. Sami Zayn was not featured on the WrestleMania card, an obvious disappointment for any wrestler in the WWE not being able to work on the grandest stage of them all. And Sami Zayn will be looking to fight his way to the top like he always does, as this match is now underway. Looking for a clean break, but no. Clean break. But Randy Orton just thumps Sami Zayn on the head, but Zayn right back in control, takes him down, just slowing down the pace. Sami Zayn, one of the rare superstars who can work at the high pace and can slow it down and work just as well. An incredibly gifted technical wrestler, incredibly gifted high flyer. Sami Zayn has it all, and while you definitely give Randy Orton the power advantage, as you just saw that there with the fist right to the face of Sami Zayn, now stomping away. You'd give Orton the power advantage, but you'd have to give Sami Zayn the speed advantage. You have to give Sami Zayn the technical advantage. And while most people would put their money on Randy Orton in this match, big chop there from Sami, personally, I'm all about the underdog. I am all about Sami Zayn as he gets up and a big dropkick to the face. That is classic Sami Zayn. We have seen that. We saw that all the way through his time at NXT. We've seen it all the way through his time on Monday Night Raw, and now a big forearm to the face by Zayn. Zayn really taking the fight to Orton early on in this match, just throwing punch after punch. Goes for a chop, but Orton manages to block it, and now Orton sends Zayn into the corner. And he picks him up, and what's he looking for here? Snake Eyes, just drops Zayn face first onto that top turnbuckle and then sends him to the outside with that clothesline, and Orton just soaking in the boos from the crowd. You can see the crowd visibly horrified by, Orton just throws Sami into the steel steps. This is a no disqualification matchup. Orton's going to have to be careful not to get disqualified. And now he sent Sami Zayn over the barrier, but Sami Zayn is not going to back down from this fight. And oh my god, Sami Zayn sunset flip powerbomb on the outside. Sunset flip powerbomb on the outside by Sami Zayn, and Orton did not see that coming. That was truly out of nowhere. And Randy Orton knows a thing or two about coming from out of nowhere. The Viper can strike at any point with that signature RKO. Orton just dismantling Sami Zayn on the outside, throwing him into the barrier. Big uppercut. And now Orton once again just going back to the crowd. The crowd aren't a fan of you, Randy. Just leave it alone. But Sami Zayn's back, and then Orton, you need to turn around. Sami Zayn going for a suplex. Oh, Orton reverses. Orton, that is the experience that Randy Orton has. Didn't even see Sami Zayn in the ring, but manages to distract him. And now Orton with these signature kicks, one to the arm, one to the leg, one to the foot, one to the chest, and finally one to the face. And Orton is not done here. Another big boot to the face, and again, it's like this man just wants to bust Sami Zayn open and will do anything he can. And again, a knee dropping right down onto the face of Sami Zayn, and I don't even think he knows where he is right now. Sami Zayn, though, managing to fight back purely out of instinct, I think. Drops him with the elbow drop. Picks Orton back up to his feet, and again just throwing punch after punch. And Enziguri. Big Enziguri, and Orton now rolling to the outside. Sami's gone to the top. I don't think Sami realised that Orton rolled outside, but now he has. Sami's realised it, and oh, big spear to the outside. And Orton's sat up, and again Sami goes up to that top rope. But Orton is just sat there, and Sami doesn't look like he can do much from here. Yeah, there we go. Sami Zayn drops down just as Orton gets to his feet, and Sami Zayn is fired up. Look at Sami go, but Orton is right back in the ring. Clubbing blow, but Zayn with the reversal, and Sami Zayn in his face saying, "Come at me," Orton, and Orton does, throwing fist after fist, but Zayn punches one back, and now a clothesline. Sami Zayn feeling it now, a second clothesline. Sami Zayn ducks underneath, and a big drop kick. And Sami Zayn, you can see, get to his feet. He is feeling it. He is ready. He's telling Orton to get to his feet. Is he going to look for one big move here? He is. He gets him up. Blue Thunderbomb. Blue Thunderbomb from Sami Zayn. 2, 3. No! Randy Orton manages to kick out of the Blue Thunderbomb. And look at Sami. Look at Sami just looking down at him. He can't believe what has just happened. Now stomping away on the back of his head. Now he picks Orton up. And a Northern Light suplex. Didn't decide to go for the pin. Looking to deal out more damage to Randy Orton. And now following up with a big backbreaker. Now Orton back to his feet, and Zayn again just throwing punch after punch, sending him into that corner. Now into the opposite corner. Are we going to see vintage Sami Zayn here? Yes, we are. He grabs the corner, and off that top rope, tornado DDT. That move is a thing of beauty, and now Sami Zayn didn't go for the pin. He's going up top. This could be make or break for Sami. He's going for the swanton, but no, Orton rolls out the way. Orton rolls out the way, and he's calling for it. Orton is calling for it. RKO. And surely that is it. No! An amateur move by the veteran Randy Orton. Sami Zayn's arm was under the ropes, and he goes for the cover again. 1, 2, 3. No! The time taken for Orton to pull him into the ring was incredibly important there, but Orton is feeling it. Orton with the clotheslines. Ducks underneath one, and a power slam. Vintage Randy Orton. We have seen him pull off that combination so many times, and we have seen this so many times as well. Off the middle rope, Sami Zayn going head first with that DDT. And we know that Orton usually likes to follow this up, but he thinks he's done it. 1, 2, and again Sami Zayn manages to kick out. The never say die attitude of this man is unbelievable, and now Orton just stamping away. But Sami Zayn once again, the never say die attitude right back. And Sami Zayn, he sent Orton into the corner and just going big shots to the kidney. But Sami not letting Orton rest. Big backbreaker there. And again, Sami Zayn just resilient, sending him right back up to his feet. But now Orton reverses the punch, and RKO out of nowhere. out of nowhere, Sami Zayn is busted open and Randy Orton comes back from WrestleMania with a win. Oh my god. I can't believe what has just happened. Sami Zayn has kicked out of 2 RKOs and he's not even finished. He's fighting back. A big knee to the face sends Orton reeling. And now Orton is sent into the corner. Is he setting up for the haluva kick? No. Oh my god, the exploder suplex into the corner. Explode at every part of Randy Orton's spine, rattling against those metal turnbuckles. And we know what comes after this, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Haluva kick! Haluva kick! And I'm pretty sure that Randy Orton is busted open as we take another look. And Sami Zayn surely is going for the cover, but no. Sami Zayn is bringing him up to his feet. And he sends him into the corner again. Is he looking for a second one? A second haluva kick! A second haluva kick in quick succession. Surely this is a victory for Sami Zayn. Look at the blood on Orton. 1, 2, 3, and Sami Zayn picks up what most people would think to be a huge upset victory against a man who was not only on the WrestleMania card but challenged for a title. And he comes to Raw 2 weeks later and he is picked off by the underdog from the underground who is looking to challenge for anything he can get. But oh my god, Bobby Roode is here. Bobby Roode, one member of Power, is here. Sami Zayn's just been through one hell of a match and a fisherman's suplex. Bobby Roode, what are you doing? Bobby is calling Zayn to get to his feet. What is going on here? Referee, stop this. Oh no. He's calling for the glorious DDT and there we go. Why? Why? All I can think is why? Why has Bobby Roode done this? Ladies and gentlemen, we are right back now with the Aiden English Open Challenge. The Aiden English Invitational. And I'm still reeling from what we just saw, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Roode jumping out of the stands to attack Sami Zayn after that hard fought match. Who is coming down to the ring? No way. No way. It's not. Oh my god, it is. It's the Man Beast. We saw this man last week on SmackDown Live. We'll take you back to that moment. He's telling Heath to get to his feet. No, not like this, Rhino. Rhino, not like this. Gore! Gore by Rhino. Rhino taking out his tag team partner last week, and you can see he's not done with him. You can see the shirt. The shirt that Rhino is wearing, the Heath Slater shirt, changed to mock Slater. And Aiden English isn't backing down. He's saying, come at me. And oh my god, Rhino came at him. Rhino straight at him with a spear into the corner. And now Rhino, the Man Beast, pulling him into the ring. And oh my god, look at the strength of Rhino. Face buster right into the mat. Picking him up from lying down. The strength of this man is unbelievable. And I think Aiden English is seriously regretting this invitational right now. As Rhino hooks the arms and a big butterfly suplex from Rhino. Last week on SmackDown Live we saw Heath Slater and Rhino as a tag team challenging Power to see who would progress in that tag team tournament. And Heath Slater and Rhino, they came up short, but they put in one hell of a performance. And then after the match, Rhino just lost it, hitting Heath Slater with his patented belly-to-belly suplex. And of course, the gore And it looks like Rhino has been signed to Monday Night Raw, and he is taking out all his aggression on the singing maestro, Aiden English. And he looks like he's trying to get fan support. Rhino, you're not going to get any fan support, but Aiden English is fighting back. Aiden English uppercut sends him reeling into the corner. Big fists. Aiden English now on the middle rope, and a big European uppercut. European uppercut by Aiden English. Is he going to be able to capitalise? Can he capitalise? Oh no, Rhino straight back in with that fireman carry takedown. And Aiden English can he can't even make it to his feet. He's pulled himself into the corner. Rhino just staring at him in absolute disgust. He pulls Aiden English back to his feet. And a big DDT. DDT by Rhino. Surely this is a predator playing with his food. This is all this matchup is. Rhino could put him away at any time. Oh my god, big stomp to the chest. Rhino now gets him up to his feet, and we've seen this before, the huge belly to belly. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's just a matter of time. It is just a matter of time before Rhino hits that gore and gets the 1, 2, 3. And I think it could be now. Aiden English back up to his feet, can't even move, and there's the gore. 1, 2, 3. And Rhino picks up a devastating, dominating victory. So we look at that huge belly to belly once again, and finally the devastating gore. And oh my god, Rhino's grabbing a microphone. Rhino looks like he's got something to say. What? I don't want to hear from this man. After what this man did last week, and after what he's done tonight, I don't even care what this man has to say. But apparently, I don't get a say in that. Obviously does not care what the fans think about him. Yeah, Ethan, you were great. You were great last week. That's true. Before the tag teams were unified, they were the first ever tag team. I mean. Oh my god. Oh my god. If he's just said what I think he said, he wants Heath Slater at Payback pay-per-view. I would not want to be Heath Slater with this man coming for you. Look at the disdain on his face. I mean, this match has not been confirmed at all, but you got to think it's only a matter of time before we get that confirmation. And like I said earlier, we have got this huge tag team matchup coming for you later tonight. The Ascension versus DIY. But before that, we have got the Scottish Supernova, Noam Dar. He's got a microphone and he is coming down here to talk to the WWE Universe about what happened last week. Obviously, Noam Dar, first man into that huge Gauntlet match, got through to the final match and ended up being taken out by a roll-up by the first Cruiserweight champion, Jack Gallagher. That is true. He didn't just take them on. That's very true. The first match, Dar busted open, still managed to carry on. Oh, are we getting Cruiserweight title right now? Noam Dar, he's ready for it, and Jack Gallagher's come out. Gallagher is out here. Are we gonna get a Cruiserweight title match out of nowhere? The crowd definitely hope so. Crowd going absolutely crazy. No. Oh wow. Well, that's nice of him to say, I guess. Oh, there we go. That's more like the Jack that we know, isn't it? What the hell is the Gallagher Games? Okay. Okay, so it looks like these two men having a stare down into the ring now. So, if I'm getting this straight, Jack Gallagher is demanding that Noam Dar... Crazy. And as I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, your main event tonight, Triple H versus Shinsuke Nakamura. But now, it is time to head into tag team action as these two behemoths, Victor and Connor of the Ascension, look to fight their way to take on Power next week. And these two men look ready to go. Some of the most dominant NXT tag team champions in history. They are the men that defeated the Wyatt family down in NXT. These are the men who held those championships for so many months. The Fall of Man is one of the most devastating tag team maneuvers we have ever seen in the WWE. And I would not want to be facing these two behemoths. But the men who are facing these two behemoths, much like Sami Zayn, these two men have a never say die attitude. The Psycho Killer Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Wrestling himself, Johnny Gargano, the team of DIY. And these two men look ready for the opportunity. Remember, whoever wins this match will face Power, the team of Triple H and Baron Corbin from that very, very annoying stable who I personally cannot wait for them to get the comeuppance that they are deserving. So the winner of this match will face them next week, and the winner of that will go on to face American Alpha for the tag team titles at Payback. So this match has huge implications, and it's going to be Victor for the Ascension and Tommaso Ciampa starting this one off as they go into the middle of the ring and they tie up. Ciampa getting the better, gets behind him, and now big takedown by Ciampa. Victor right back in, but Ciampa manages to fight out of it and now wrenching the neck of Victor. But these two men seem very equally matched so far in this one. Victor just big forearm down. And now Ciampa sends him off the rope and a big knee to the face. Huge knee to the face of Victor. And now Ciampa sends Victor into the corner. Big chop. And a second one. Tommaso Ciampa, one of the most devastating fists and knees in the whole business, not just the WWE, stamping away on Victor in the corner, but Victor manages to fight out. Victor, along with Cesaro, two of the best hitters of a European uppercut in the company, in the business, in the world, and a big running knee. Victor saying, anything you can do, Ciampa, I can do better. But Ciampa straight back in with an uppercut saying, Victor, anything you can do, I can do better, and follows it up with a huge drop kick. And Tommaso Ciampa looking to get the crowd on DIY side, which they already are. You don't need to do that. And now the tag made to Johnny Gargano. Victor sent off the ropes and a beautiful tag team maneuver there. Double elbows to the midsection. And now Johnny Gargano looking for the high flying ability, the beautiful swan senton there into the pin, and a kick out at 2 by Victor. And now Gargano, a submission specialist, just looking to wrench the arm there, and again just wrenching that back, almost dislocating the shoulder of Victor. And again, just still Johnny Wrestling showing why he is called Johnny Wrestling. The technical ability of this man is unbelievable, but Victor somehow managing to fight out in an arm drag takes him down, but you can see Victor clutching the side, and he follows that up with a big forearm smash right to the face of Johnny Gargano, and now just clubbing blows sends him down. And Victor, you see how much devastation he is causing with those fists. Victor isn't even the powerhouse of the Ascension as he locks in that single leg Boston Crab, trying to wear down the leg and the back of Johnny Gargano, and lets it go. Like I was saying, Victor isn't even the powerhouse, and you can see how much devastation his fists are causing. That will be Connor. Connor is the powerhouse. Victor is the agile member of the team. And as I say that, Victor going up to the top rope, looking for a big maneuver. He's telling Gargano to get to his feet. Gargano gets to his feet and a big missile drop kick from Victor. Victor gets Johnny back to his feet. And a wonderful arm drag. Beautiful technique there by Victor of the Ascension. And now he's going up to the middle rope. What is he looking for here? No, he's got that signature middle rope European uppercut, but he decides against it. And now gets him up. Oh my god, Tiger Bomb! Into the pin. 1, 2, no. Tommaso Ciampa manages to break up the pin, but Victor is not happy about that. That sliding forearm right to the face. And now the Ascension looking for a huge double team backbreaker. Double backbreaker by the Ascension. And Victor says this is done. Tommaso Ciampa is nowhere to be found. Johnny Gargano into the corner. Are they looking for the fall of man already? It doesn't look like they are, but the battering ram that is Connor flying off that middle rope. And Tommaso Ciampa hasn't even got back to his feet yet. You can see him at the bottom of your screens, calling, like trying to grab any bit of breath he can. That huge forearm by Victor just sent him reeling, and now finally he's back to his feet as Connor sends Gargano into the corner. And Gargano definitely has the speed advantage, but how good is speed when you have the huge power of Connor coming up against you? But Gargano manages to flip him over the top rope, and now he's looking for the tag. He's looking for a tag on Ciampa. And oh my god, Ciampa flies over the top rope and takes out Connor. And Ciampa says we're done. What has just happened here? From out of nowhere, DIY have turned this match around. Gargano, getting a tag out of nowhere, and now a crossbody by Ciampa after that huge move over the top rope, and now they're going to pick up the win. No. Connor just about manages to kick out. The recent happenings in this match have completely thrown me in. Oh my god. Looking for that patented Ciampa armbar, wrenching the arm back. And Victor isn't coming to the help. Victor isn't coming to help. This is going to be all on Connor. Can Connor fight out of this one? I don't think he's going to be able to. I think we might see a DIY win here. But oh no, Connor manages to roll him off. He rolls him off, but what damage has that done to the arm? The Ascension not afraid of pain as he uses that damaged arm as a battering ram, and now just launches Ciampa across the ring. I don't know how much more these two men will be able to take. Connor just manhandling Ciampa. He manhandled Gargano, and now we saw that huge flapjack. And now I think this could be the end. This could be the end. Into the corner. We have seen this move destroy so many people. Fall of man. The fall of man right in the middle of the ring. Into the pin. 1, 2. No. Johnny Gargano somehow manages to break it off, and Johnny Gargano is taking down everyone. Johnny Gargano flying forearms all over the place. And now he gets Victor to his feet. Johnny Gargano is not the legal man, and a standing cutter. And now he's picking him up again. Ciampa managing to get back to his feet just about. And Gargano sends Victor over the top rope and gets out of the ring before DIY get disqualified, obviously. They have to a count of 5 to get out. And now Tommaso Ciampa just drops, oh my god! Drops Victor on his back to the outside. And now Victor is sent back into the ring, but Connor now on the outside just drops Tommaso Ciampa on the hard exterior of the ring. But Johnny Gargano is going to the top rope. What's going on here? Drop kick. Drop kick. He didn't quite get it though. Johnny Gargano may have just taken himself out of this match trying to save his tag team partner. What has gone on here? The Ascension fully in control in the ring now. Johnny Gargano somehow back to his feet as he just flew from the top rope. Made no connection at all, but Tommaso Ciampa fighting back strong. Now sends Connor. Oh, he's knocked Connor off. He's knocked Connor off the rope. Victor in the corner. Are they going for it? It looks like they are. Meet in the middle. Meet in the middle by DIY. This has put away so many teams. 1, 2, 3, and DIY pick up the win. Connor, you saw him in the back of the screen, couldn't quite get to his feet. Next week, DIY versus Power for a chance at the Tag Team Championships. Once again, DIY will have to go up against a team built around Power. As their name suggests, the Ascension, powerful men. Power, their name suggests. They want power. They've already got power. But if anyone can do it, I think it's these two men right here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry about Rhino's language. From the bottom of my heart, we do not condone that kind of language. But General Manager Rob Van Dam has just made 2 huge announcements. Next week, Dean Ambrose is going one-on-one with Baron Corbin, and if Dean Ambrose wins, he will challenge Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship at Payback. And Rhino has not been given his match with Heath Slater. Heath has been signed to SmackDown, Rhino to Raw. The 2 brands, while sharing pay-per-views, there is no inter-brand matches apart from Survivor Series, the Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, and King of the Ring. So Rhino is going to have to wait until one of those 4 to be able to get his hands on Heath Slater. But now we are moving on to the main event. You may be wondering why Triple H is out here alone. Well, before the show started, I had a chat with Kevin Owens, the leader of Power and your Universal Champion, as he likes to remind me constantly. And he said that, and I quote, "Nakamura is so little a threat that I have the utmost confidence in Hunter to dispatch that man alone." Kevin Owens, so confident of his teammates. Yeah, I mean, you gotta understand, Triple H is 12-time world champion, 14-time world champion. There's a reason why Kevin Owens is so confident in this man's ability, but when you're going up against the Japanese sensation that is Shinsuke Nakamura, you can never be too confident. The man has some of the most strange but powerful offense. He is, of course, the king of strong style, and I think power. Specifically, I think Kevin Owens has 100% underestimated the power that this man can bring to the ring. And you can hear the crowd already just going crazy for this man. Everyone loves this man. Everyone backstage loves this man. Everyone in the audience loves this man. Hell, I freaking love this man. Shinsuke Nakamura. Sing his theme tune with him. You can hear the crowd doing it. Join in, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most, like I said, strange, one of the most charismatic, one of the most enduring figures in professional wrestling, had one hell of a career over in New Japan, taking on the likes of Prince Devitt, now known as Finn Balor back then. He had huge battles with the Bullet Club, and he signed to WWE. He worked his way up through NXT, taking the NXT title from Samoa Joe, now a SmackDown Live superstar. Shinsuke Nakamura, he's had one hell of a career, and I believe he has got more in front of him. You can see the crowd still going crazy. Shinsuke uses this long entrance, this long introduction to the man to show his opponents what he is like. He uses it to get in their heads, and Triple H is the game. Triple H is one of the best at playing mind games. That it goes without saying. That is obvious. But when you have to stare at this man with this music, with his movements, surely that's got to put even Triple H off a little bit. You can see him there behind the screen, just not even looking at Nakamura, focusing on himself. But Nakamura's not making it easy for him. This is all part of the psychology that Shinsuke brings to the ring now. He's just right in front of Triple H. And ladies and gentlemen, this is one hell of a main event. The lights go out. The spotlight, as always, is on Shinsuke Nakamura. And I think we are just about ready to go. Triple H staring through Nakamura. Nakamura not even looking bothered. And these two men tie up in the middle of the ring. And now Nakamura sent both locked up and Triple H in the corner. Referee trying to make them separate. Are we going to get a clean break? Oh, of course we're not. Why do I even say it? It's Triple H. Of course I'm not getting a clean break. And now, once again, tying up Nakamura. Gets him in a headlock. Now gets the arm. Triple H down again. Once again, in this matchup, you'd have to give Triple H maybe the power advantage. but you are definitely giving Shinsuke the technical advantage. You're definitely giving Shinsuke the speed advantage. And now Triple H just sent off the ropes by Nakamura. He ducks underneath. Oh, bit of a miscommunication there, and he goes for the German suplex, but Triple H, a veteran of the ring, sees it coming, and now he's just lobbing punch after punch, and Nakamura is down. Nakamura is down, and Triple H telling him to suck it. Triple H with the disrespect, which is unbelievable from this man. As he just throwing punch after punch. You can see the anger he has for Nakamura to come into his ring, to come into his company. And now Nakamura can barely even get to his feet. And the crowd, for some reason, behind Triple H, he just drops Nakamura with the snake eyes, but an arm drag by Nakamura. Now he picks Triple H back up. He's looking for another big move here. The suplex, but again, Triple H manages to reverse it. Again, just going for that brawler style that we know that Triple H has. Now, remember, you can't get disqualified. This is a no disqualification match. I thought he was going to go for a low blow there, but just stamps on the chest of Shinsuke Nakamura. That really takes the wind out of you. And again, with that huge stomp, the big boots of Triple H, and again he's telling him to suck it. This man has no respect. And again, just going back to that huge brawler style, and now a beautiful just arm drag style takedown. Just throws him sort of an arm drag slash back body drop. And now, but Shinsuke Nakamura looked like Triple H was was going for a signature spine buster, but Nakamura manages to reverse it into a beautiful DDT, and you can never count this man out. Now Nakamura sends Triple H off the ropes, and again the huge knees, the strong style of Nakamura coming into fruition, and drops the, I think that was the forearm, might have been the knees, onto the face of Triple H from that middle rope. And again he's going, finally, at the third time of asking, Shinsuke Nakamura, he hits a suplex, that being the side suplex, and waiting for Triple H to get to his feet. And again he goes for another one, but again Triple H just blocking almost everything here, and a back suplex by Triple H. And now into the cover, 1, 2, Shinsuke Nakamura. I thought he was going, I think, to be honest with you, I think that's all part of the mind games of Shinsuke Nakamura. I think he could have kicked out of that one, but he's thinking, if I make him think I'm in a worse place than I am, he's going to let up a little bit. And so Shinsuke Nakamura using the rope break. Triple H missing that knee, but then follows up with a huge clothesline, and now sends Nakamura to the outside. And this match has been all Triple H so far. To be honest, I think Kevin Owens might have had the right idea of sending Triple H out here by himself. Just again, going back to that brawler style. Triple H just throwing punch after punch after punch to the head of Nakamura, disorientating Shinsuke, making him not realise where he is. And now Triple H gets him by the back, and what is he? I thought he was going to slam him into that ring post. We wouldn't even be surprised, but Nakamura manages to fight out. Big elbows to the midsection of Triple H, and Triple H is reeling now. Remember, this is a count out match, so they've refereeing now at a count of, I think, 6. These two men need to get back into the ring quickly, and Triple H back in. Nakamura with a big boot to the side of the skull of Triple H, and now he's going back up to that middle rope, and he's telling Triple H to get to his feet. What is he going for here? Went for that drop kick, but Triple H manages to move out the way, manages to sidestep, and now a huge spine buster by Triple H. Vintage Triple H into the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, Nakamura manages to kick out of that huge spine buster. Vintage Triple H, that maneuver is, of course. And now Triple H sends him off the ropes, and oh my god, he throws him up. What's he looking for? Oh my god! Pedigree out of nowhere! Just caught him. He caught Shinsuke in mid-air hits him with the pedigree. And I think this match is over. Triple H picks up a big win for power. No, Triple H can't believe it. He's hit Nakamura with his best shot. And he just goes right back to the head with a big knee. And he's taking his frustration, choking out Shinsuke now. First of all, I can't believe what Triple H did. Second of all, I can't believe that Nakamura kicked out. And he's not only kicked out, he's fighting back. Nakamura is fighting back. Picks him up and he just hangs him out to dry on that top rope. Hangs Triple H out to dry, follows up with a big kick. Such stiff, hard kicks by Shinsuke Nakamura. Now he gets him, he's rolling up the arm. Ow! That's almost popping your shoulder out of the socket. That move is hard. That move is just horrible. And now again, showing Triple H, if you want to knee my face, I'll knee your face harder. Now he's rolling, he's pulling him over towards the corner, and Shinsuke Nakamura telling Triple H to get to his feet. And oh, Kinshasa! Kinshasa from the middle rope out of nowhere. I don't think he could quite get the power he could normally get from a run-up, but still 3, no! Triple H kicks out of that middle rope Kinshasa, and Shinsuke Nakamura not giving him any opportunity, wrenching the arm. Again, going back to the arm of Triple H, trying to pop out the shoulder. Triple H, though, manages to fight back, throws a big shot to Nakamura, and he follows up with a big clothesline, slamming Nakamura into the turnbuckles, now just launching and throwing him right down onto the mat, and he's yelling. I think Triple H wants this match to end. I think we are nearing the end. Again, Triple H goes back to that huge stomp to the midsection, winding Nakamura, and he's telling him to get to his feet. He's telling Nakamura to get to his feet. He sends him off the rope, and another huge spine buster by Triple H. But this time he's not going for the cover. He's not going for the cover. We all know what comes next. Oh, he went for that kick for the pedigree, but Nakamura reverses it into a powerbomb. Nakamura caught the leg, hooked the leg, and then powerbomb. And now Nakamura stamping on the chest of Triple H. What have we seen? And Nakamura is calling for it. He's calling for it. He's telling Triple H to get to his feet. Is he looking for the Kinshasa here? Oh, I don't think he is. No. Oh no. Oh no. Huge reverse exploder suplex by Nakamura. And we all know what follows this up. Triple H is being set up. Kick to the midsection. And Kinshasa again. Kinshasa by Shinsuke Nakamura, taking the head off of Triple H. And this is it. Shinsuke Nakamura, veteran in the ring, takes him away from the ropes. 1, 2, 3, and Shinsuke Nakamura puts away Triple H. Kevin Owens should not have underestimated this man. Shinsuke Nakamura on his debut here under the Rob Van Dam era. Beautiful reverse exploder there, and follows up with that Kinshasa. And Shinsuke puts away Triple H. And that is all we have got time for here. If you enjoyed this, please let me know in the comment section below. Remember to like and subscribe, and thank you all so very much for watching. I've been the Jingle Hen. You've been awesome. Thank you.